Hello boys and girls, my name is Cool Yoshi, and I'm welcoming you back to my true 100% playthrough of Mario Kart World for Nintendo Switch, where in the last episode, I'll just show you. We did more free roam. We used Peepa for the first time ever. One of the cuter characters in the game, I'll say that much. But now it's time to move on to another character. I believe we already used Fo. It's been a while though. Last I looked, the last character I was gonna use before was Dolphin, but we already used that, so yeah. And B we more recently used, so this leaves us with Fishbone, Coin Coffer, and then a few other stuff later. We're gonna go with Coin Coffer first though. I mean, no. Fishbone is next on the list. Let's just say this guy gave me a lot of problems, so this will probably be the only time you see him. I don't even know what to give him. I guess this looks cool, why not? Let's just throw this on. We're gonna go to Cheap Falls first. We're not following courses based off of which character belongs in them anymore. We're just gonna kind of take it course by course this time. So, yeah, we're gonna use this to take it course by course and stuff to try and figure out where we need to go first. We're starting with this P-switch on the side here. Sue Zen by collecting blue coins, they say. Alright. We're gonna have to jump off this pipe. Ooh, that was cool. So, you might have noticed, not only could we jump off of other weird things, but we could also jump off of, like, poles like that. You can actually trick off of those, and it gives you a nice speed boost if you can do it correctly. Alright, there's a side zone I want to see. Let's go over here for a minute. That's the, we're gonna have to go up here, actually, for the right Okay. I had to use a couple boosty arms, but we were able to eventually make it up here. Good. Well, good thing I did that, because that was gonna be a pretty hard thing to collect otherwise. So we got our first match by doing that. This one's probably gonna be likely underneath the bridge. I'm just going on an assumption half, because like after all these blocks we found, they usually like to hide it underneath because they don't want to make it too easy after all. To get back up, I think I'm just going to go in reverse for a bit. And now we're back on the main course. Let's keep following this for a bit. Looks like we'll find something else and we go up top. Let's just do that now. So we may have found our TC cast, but I believe find more stuff if we go up top here. So let's go up here and try to find more stuff here. Start with this P-switch we saw over here. Harmonize with the world by ringing the bell. That's what they want us to do, okay. Use a mushroom to cancel speed loss. So they set it up in a way where you usually automatically ring the bell. That's pretty cool. Okay, we got that done. Now we need to figure out where coin might be hiding. Probably be easier if we just check where it is. Okay, we have to go a little bit higher yet, actually. It's on a waterfall. The top of the waterfall from the looks of it. Oh, actually, it's a lot closer than I expected. Okay. That didn't take long at all. making sure we get that. Alright, now we're gonna continue down the main path again. Oh, except maybe not. There's still one more thing we have to get, but it's probably also hidden up top. Seems they really like taking us up top. If this is gonna take a while, why not just... Yeah, why not just follow this path and then just kind of go from there? Okay, I have an idea. Nope. Not work. Nope. It's not what I wanted to do at all. At that, you will... There we go. That's what I wanted to do. Do a power jump off of that so we can get that panel. I have no idea where we are now. I kind of just followed this path so that... yeah, I don't think this is the main course anyway. Let's go backwards for a bit. We found the panel we were looking for, but we sure had to pretty far out of our way to actually find it. Yeah, that was outside of Cheap Cheap Falls. Okay. I like all these little themes they play during the background. It does help you see this mode as a chillaxing mode to play when you get bored. It's nice. I guess it's nice in that regard. Alright, this one probably requires that we take a secret path first, so we'll start by taking this path, get some money, and we didn't actually get it. So now we're probably going to have to go up either here or somewhere else. Okay. Maybe take this a bit slower to see if we can search for stuff here. Yeah. Didn't look like that held anything. Yeah, so we'll just... Oh, we have to... Okay, we need to rail slide it, but it's across some lanterns instead. Oh, but they're over on this side over here already. We can just do it off of this to get up top. And now we just need to figure out how in the world we get up top there. Well, just break, I guess. Ooh. So if you hold down brake and other stuff, you can like brake drift and quickly turn on a dime. That could be helpful. I'm trying to run this low normally. Okay, this is completely different. It looks like we can't do this from the normal end. We're gonna have to actually go back towards a different course, but jump off here instead. Well, you know, that counted as a rail. We might have to actually charge jump over that rail to not get that. Or we could almost land it on the first try somehow. Yeah. Also, it's if you press ZR that you can sometimes stick to the rail. Whoa. Okay, we're gonna have to go on the very edge of this. No way of really telling where to go. Oh, okay, we finally made it on. Jeez. I just need to hope we don't randomly fall off, and we should get the Peach Medallion here. There we go. Now we can get back on the main course again. I was really far out of the way to get. Not gonna lie, that was a little annoying. At least it was close enough, I guess. This is the last one. We'll just go down here for a bit first and get this B-Switch challenge instead. Okay. So now we have to climb the falls upwards instead in reverse. Don't need that boost setup, but it will help us out a lot. Okay, they added in a lot of obstacles here. At least a few dozen of them. And there's a dragon eel on the end as well. I wonder where this takes us. We could always retry the mission if we need to go to somewhere else. Alright, so now we know we can go backwards on that part. Oh, I see the last switch now. If only we kept going in another route, we could have probably gone up there a bit easier. Okay, well we have, I think I have somewhat of an idea now. Let's drift and try to jump off of one of these fans. And then just jump off this early. Yeah, there we go, just like that, we got all this stuff here. Just check. Okay, wait, no, we didn't get it. There's still one more that we've missed. It's probably in that same area. We'll go ahead and just check by doing other stuff. Honestly, that nervousness when you go in, I think you've gotten all 5 question I brought panels and then figure out missing just one, then it gets really awkward. Like, especially if you were just doing this without a guide, like, figure out what you've missed is the most tedious part of all. I have an idea where it is, but we'll have to go back up to that top ramp in order to get a good chance of finding it. Looks like we have a new to deal with as well, too. Okay, well that was simple. Okay, so we only get one reward for catching them only. A little weird, but it's what it is. Let's go up top here. Get a nice bunch of coins. Maybe check the air for each medallions, if there are any. Okay, that was a switch we already hit, apparently. Alright. Well, enough of that. We did all of that area. Now we need... Yeah, okay. Now we can mark off all of these. I have to wait until the very end to do this, because it's cool. That they are showing which stickers are collected, we can also sometimes use that to see what news we've collected and which ones we haven't, which can help us out a little bit. Alright. 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 Real map. Back to here again. Alright. Since this one we didn't see yet. This is actually the one that we saw as we got to the end though. We'll have our best chance if we just go up to the top of the falls again, but this time go beyond it to find the secret. Keep in mind the majority of these challenges we have to do are the P-Switch challenges. They are what make up like at least 50% or more maybe of the game's collectibles in this area. It's crazy how fast Navigator's on too. We only just got him and he's right back. I think we got his badge. I think you only get for catching him the first time. I'm surprised I didn't have that yet. I figured I was gonna... And if we just go for him as he appears, we'd eventually get him done, and yeah, it turns out that seemed to work out. I think we did get a sticker from him, but thankfully we only had to do it once. Okay. Decent rail lighting so far. That. Okay, that flip goes a little bit too far. We have to do it differently. Put forward that time. Oh. Not quite there. Alright, we have to try that again since that was the last round that we missed. Alright. Some challenges are more trickier than others, as you can clearly see. I was not on the right rail. It, for some reason, refused to let me ride the middle rail, even though I was driving right on it for a good while. Let's hope that doesn't happen again. There we go. Do a double boost this time. Okay, that still works. I didn't realize you could probably know these and keep going back, and then eventually you'll get them. I think what I really want to practice is that ending part, but we can't even get to that if we do other stuff. You know what? Okay, new rule. If we miss one of these, we'll just go to the end anyways, so we can at least practice getting the last coin. Then we'll do reloads to get the others. I never failed this part before, but then I accidentally landed on it. And ever since then, it's been kind of messed up for me. There we go. Nailed it, finally. Hey. Now we got that done. Now I just need to check all these other ones off. And these other ones we'll just look at. Oh, okay, this is the one we already got. This one we also already got. The only other ones that I think are close. We have to go under a structure for this one, okay? Alright, so let's do that. The best bet is to probably exit through this way and try to look for our structure. Like maybe that one. Let's just go through each structure one by one until we find it. So yeah, I'm trying to be smart with how I find new speech medallions. Not only am I using the videos to help out, but I'm also using the visual images of where people have found them so we can more easily find out. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. I figured it was over there. I think there's another one over the right. We'll just keep driving for a bit, I guess, and see if we come across it. Okay, I don't see it. Actually, we're driving farther away. Hang on. If we want to actually get to the correct side, I think we have to actually go the opposite way. But that doesn't make any sense, also. Actually, no way. No, I think we have to, like, leave this area. But I want to check just in case we have to go somewhere else. Alright, I think this is where we need to drop off. This is nowhere where I expected it to be. Okay, our best bet is to actually take the main road path from here, which is going to be all the way on the very edge for a bit, so we're going to have to keep following the road for a bit. And guess what, folks? This is another random course setup. And I'm not just saying that to be weird. So remember that whenever medallion we randomly had to collect on a green setup, and the only way around it was to get a glider ramp? We have to do the exact same thing again, basically. We have to find yet another random glider ramp. At least the game's being a bit clear about this time. We have to do it on the main path, and it's on a very high green ledge, really far away, that has a mix of both the orange part of but also has green on it, like this. To make sure and it's also directly past a Yoshi diner. It's about the spot we need to be in. May want to do this quickly, because we have to go up on a ramp to even get to this part. Speaking of which, I think I've already found one. Let's just use this and see if we can get up there. I forget which one it is. As far as I'm aware, we have to go to one that's in between this red spot. So, somewhere here. The only way for us to get onto it, however, is to use a glider ramp. Which that one was not high enough, so we didn't even make it up there. Oh, the glider ramp did come back, but that's a little bit far back. Oh, I just saw one. Okay, after that. I saw it. Actually saw it this time. Ooh, it's actually lining up decently perfect. We need to be very quick though. We're pretty far behind here. Might be too late. We'll try it anyway. We're just gonna hold up and it just takes us somewhere good. Alright. Well, we at least made it to the first part of this. Now we need to actually search for the medallion itself. I'm not sure if we got up high enough or not. Keep in mind, this is an RNG part. The game determines whether or not you get a glide ramp or not. And since it's on a global cycle, it can sometimes take ages of waiting just to get one chance at one item. I'm gonna go ahead and watch the rest of the now. We're actually supposed to aim. Oh, actually, okay, it's not bad. It's behind these billboards, so we need to look for billboards now. We might have gone too far. We probably did, honestly. Try a wall jump here. Okay, we need to be way farther back for that to work. Okay, well, we got up there. Let's try checking around the area again. I want to at least see where it... Oh, I see the billboards now. So we're actually way farther than we should be, so I think we went a little too far there. Might still be able to get to it without it by using the charge jump trick. Let's actually try that here. Okay. That was not close enough. Honestly, the charge jump mechanic is kind of weird, honestly, looking at it now. It's kind of hilarious, though, thinking of it. And it goes back to the fact you can literally jump to almost any wall whenever you want. Feels very, broken in the right setup. But it also slows you down a ton, so it's like... I think we're gonna try this for a bit. Oh, okay, we made it up. Okay, we made it up using the wall jump trick. Gonna have to drift to get around here, though. I don't think that was intended at all. You're supposed to use the glider ramp thing again, but I guess we could have just done this instead. Well, I guess at least that skipped an RNG part, so that was not the intended way of doing that, but it's a cool way. The fact that I even worked at all was impressive. Okay. Okay, I don't have a good setup for this, so we're just gonna follow the video again. Dude, we're already on half an hour, yet we finished this part within it just shows you how long some of these maps really are to explore. Waited a bit because my video is not cut up right. Oh wow, we have to follow the road for quite a bit. Oh whoa, this is very sneaky. Where we had to go. It's in by one of the same shops we had to pass for a different coin. This is a little bit out of the way, but we got it. I'm a little worried, so I'm gonna check. Yeah, okay, we do have the right amount of peach medallions and P-switches. Alright, no sense waiting around here. Let's go to Faraway Oasis. This will be our next stop. Okay, well, good start here. We have one literally right next to the start line again. They do like hiding certain secrets above the start line. But actually, I'd rather get this switch first. It's literally right in the middle of the world. Seems silly not to take it. I just saw another peach medallion as well, very close by. Okay, this is tricky. Seems like kind of a random mission again. Oh wow, that river slows you down a lot at the end. We have to go hard to the edge if we want to avoid that. But there's also so debris in the way too. I think the smarter play here is to drift around side this area instead, ignoring all that debris. And then probably just cutting through the grass at this point, honestly. It's probably faster than taking a slow pro ride down that waterfall. I don't know why I kept feeling this as a result of that thing. It was partly because we're still trying to learn where to go. Okay, I went a little too aggressive. So this is another really tight one. We might actually have to get a mushroom for this. It slows us down so much. Like, more than any other slowdown we've seen in a while. I think to even get this working, we need to get our mushroom. It will actually let me run into an item box, that is. Okay, it's not really the best setup I want, but I guess that works for the I guess it helps us take a bit more of a shortcut. To make it as delayed as possible, though, we'll wait a few moments. Use it now as we are about to get hit. And see, look at that! With an item, we could just go through so easily. There's just so much stuff that slowed us down. That's what made it so hard. So many of these V-switch veins, you could just easily cheese by getting an item. Honestly, it's probably recommended to get as many items as we can as a result of that. Alright. Okay, got a mushroom, not too bad there. I'm gonna actually not take the view of this time. So we can maybe try and see where we could potentially go. I think we're gonna have to somehow land on that rail over there. That's not what I want to do. That looks like it lines up so perfectly. Barely doesn't work. Okay, we probably have better luck if we just go to the top of here, actually. Or there's actually a spring here I didn't even notice. What if we brake drifted that? That could work. Actually, come to think of it, yeah, I'm not gonna waste any more time. It's probably easiest to just go all the way to the top of Faraway Oasis and then just drive off the side on purpose. And then we could maybe reach that. Okay, the tricks at least somewhat helped us get up. We'll have better luck if we jump from a little bit farther. Actually, yeah, if we turn around here and then jump, we'll have a better chance of getting that. I think this is where we're going to use our mushroom. There we go. That was much easier. That strat. So many of these become so much easier once you have items and know how to use them properly. Alright, so we did all that just to get one sticker. That was a pretty easy Peach medallion to get as well. Alright, this time we're gonna have to go up and again. Oh, something tells me it'd probably be easier not to follow the path and instead just go off here to the secret side spot. Yeah, see, we already found a Master Art panel just going up here instead. Okay. Oh wow, this is way farther away. Oh my goodness. It's on a completely different side of the map. I wonder why it's so tough. Just seeing an image of these fans makes me go like, whoa, I didn't know it was over here. Imagine if we were blind and we're just using like specific markers to farm it. You'd have no idea where to go. Even just having an image alone makes all the difference in the world. Oh, okay, where am I at, John? Ah, we might want to use our mushrooms here just to make this a bit safer. So this might be a hard course otherwise. Alright, easy enough. We're actually already going to a good spot. Yeah, I'm not gonna reset this time. Let's try and instead, let's get our items back first. And it looks like our next one is gonna be on top of there, yonder. So we're gonna go around there. Here. Now we need to find out to get over that area. Probably better off searching for a gliding ramp, but could also just save this for later, or there's a pipe actually. Let's follow this instead. Let's see where this takes us. Yeah, right? Just as I thought. Right to where we need to be. Easy enough. I think yeah, this one's correct. Alright. Now we have to go back close to the main road, but I think we're gonna have to go underneath for a bit. Perfect. Another one where we kind of want to use a mushroom on these. Ugh. Looks like we have so much time to do this. Oh, we saw a marker on our way there. Yeah, okay, this is an easier one. Alright. Let's make sure we figure out which one is right this time. Yeah, I figured that was the correct one. Alright, so this is the first panel. Here, seems easy enough to start. Okay. Game literally wouldn't let me turn there for a second. There we go. Got it that time. Just one faster right pedal to go in this area. We're doing these first, by the way, because they're more easier to find, and it's pretty clear that so only hidden in these specific areas. After we get these, the rest of the collectibles should be easier to find, and we're just getting all the other stuff as we go, too. Slightly faster. Alright, so now we just need this one, but we also need a coin. For the coin, I'm probably best just going down the main path at first. Looks like we're probably gonna stop going down the road a little bit. Not from here, though. Let's go around here. We have the cover. We can use that for something. Could also be on the, yeah, actually. Yeah, looking back at the menu, I can see it now. I just found it. So that featured deli is literally on that top. On the top of that menu area. Now we need to figure out how to get through that. Looks like there's a path over here we can take. Kind of fits a really nut-head controlling car. I might just start looking at the stats and just focus on handling with every single character from now on. Yeah, perfect. This is the right one. Let's do this. So we can get back on the main road. We'll actually just drive naturally for a bit. But instead of going down the other way, let's just stay underneath the main road instead. And try to panel down here. Might have better luck. I don't see anything. Having to move the camera around too also helps out too with finding some of the panels. Okay, so there should be only one more left now. Far away, Oasis, make sure I found T. I'll just do the guide. Nine strat. Oh, this is right next to the other one, actually. Jeez, this was right next to the panel we just hit. Jeez. Can't believe I missed that. Alright, we got all these done. Sorry about these delays in the video stuff. It's just, we are doing this, but we're also watching game code's guide at the same time, or rather looking at the game code. That's how I'm doing this so fast, in case you're wondering. Without a guide, this is very hard to do efficiently. With a guide, it's much easier to do efficiently. Nope, that's not right. Oh my gosh, all of these are... Yeah. Okay, there's only a couple we didn't get. Wait, so this whole time... Wait. There were only 2 of each? That's weird. That does not look right at all. Looking at it right now, I have no idea what's happening. Yeah, actually, it says free switches. Launch debris. Oh. Oh, this is a... Okay, that's the other one I did. Jeez, I was so confused there for a second. Yeah, it was this one. Yeah, it's gonna get really confusing. Let's just, go here since we are already short on time. Let's try and, do some help. How are you doing? Just kind of popped out of thin air there. Okay. I just put that on me now. We'll try to look for this one now. Okay, well, it's supposed to be in one of these areas. I think my best bet might be to follow this path, maybe. Honestly, if you're not planning on trying to 100% this, you could probably find a good amount of dozen of secrets, just making sure you travel every river path, explore every other secret area. It really does help you find a lot of secrets more easily. Okay, that did not look right, so we're gonna have to go in up a little bit more. Okay, I think this one is correct. I think this is the food switch we're looking for. Yeah, perfect. Ooh. It says tricky U-turn. How in the world are we gonna do that? Oh, I see. I see what we have to do. We have to be back like crazy. So that should have not worked. But again, that's another one where we could just use items to make it work. Good grief. Items are like a good resource. Great resource in this game, at least in this mode. It just helps you out so much with all the other secrets. Alright, I'm bored of this. We're gonna... Let's just follow this video this time instead. This might give us a better solution. Actually, yeah, already read us to where we need to go. Okay, this wasn't too bad to find out. And there's actually an RP switch nearby. We'll go ahead and hit that immediately afterwards. Alright. Zigzag for the Zebra Rush. This is one we could probably cheese with a star if we wanted to. We don't have a star, so we'll just do this the normal way. Yes, just fit them at the end there to make that easier. Wow, that's really close, actually. It's so far away Oasis. Okay, oh yeah, we're going the wrong way. Here we are. Now we're on the right path. With our secret. I could not trick for some reason. Make good use of feathers, it says, huh? Okay. This feathers quite a bit already. Simple enough. I got that icon we got from that, the sticker that we got from that is actually the feather. It's really cool. Huh? Okay. Wait. Yeah, okay, there we go. We found that one. We're gonna do another video one. I can only imagine the amount of dedication it must take someone to purposely start from the start line each time and make their way to each of the individual P-switch challenges from wherever the closest line is. That way people have a way of knowing where to go no matter where they start from. Must take a lot of dedication to get through that. Anyways, now we have to go around this big geyser field all of a sudden. I have sworn the only geysers I saw were in Dial Jungle, but we'll be getting to that area eventually anyway, so we'll soon get to do that. Alright, done with that. Alright. Perfect. I think I want to face... not that way. Okay, something tells me Valiant's either hidden behind a secret entrance or... oh, okay, it's right there, actually. Is this the correct one, though? Yeah, it is. We could just bonk this down. The fact that you could just bonk down walls is like, yeah, that collision is just a minor suggestion. We could literally just bonk those barriers out of our way, and then we can just go down there, no problem. Clearly, that's the solution to everything. Game. Really, that's what we have to do here. And then... alright. I'm gonna actually just drive to this ourselves. Oh, actually, whoa, wait. We're already on the bridge, okay. Okay, let's actually check where we're supposed to go. Alright. Okay, that seems straightforward enough. Alright, so, you can actually just go to Baby Rosalina's starting point. I forgot to mention, there's not only just gold character points, but there's also regular character starting points as well, and depending on where you start with your characters, you can make your way to different points sometimes for other areas, and this is one of those areas again. So this time around we have to basically get on this wall here, and at some point we're going to have to backflip off this onto this, because one of these is going to trigger a glide. We won't see it though until later. Okay, good, we got it on our first try. Now we're just gonna climb ourselves here. Did not get it right away, but we can also reverse, so it'll be fine. Perfect, we got a Peach Medallion just doing that. You're supposed to start for Baby Rosalina, but I found it somewhat faster for me, at least, to just jump down. We were already near the bridge anyway. There's a good chunk of stuff here. We'll at least check it out. Yeah, okay, we found a P-switch at the very least. You know, if we get bored of trying to find certain stuff, we could always go for P-switch stuff. Let's skip this instead, so we can have an item for later. Okay, which one? Switch. I think it's this one. Do that so we can start off with a little boost at the start. Alright, we have to do a endurance race now. Still have 2 items. Let's change this into a different see what we get. This is another race, but it's more of an endurance race according to them. Okay, let's get this. Boost, sort of. Oh, I did not mean to throw that back. Why that happened. I wanted to throw that forward previous game. Certainly was not holding down nothing, I'll tell you that much. Right. Okay. This would probably be the set to use the mission. Didn't get that. Alright, well we did that successfully. We're not gonna retry this mission this time because... Oh. Hang on, we need to wait for this to fully vanish. Probably be easiest actually if we just teleport somewhere. Just anywhere but here. And we could maybe get something done. We got a decent amount of stuff. Okay, there are 2 stuff that's supposed to down. Otherwise, I'm not gonna say anything about that because, yeah, it's about that time again. And bills, it's the time to end the episode time once again. I'll see you guys in the next video. Comment, rate, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video where, once again, we continue 100%ing the map. Until then, see you guys later. Comment, rate, subscribe if this video has helped you out, and I will see you guys in the next video. Until then, peace. Oh, by the way, you can't go to Rainbow Road on this. In fact, yeah, even if you chat, yeah, Rainbow Road isn't on this map. You can only see it from race mode, which is a little weird, but that is what it is. I guess Rainbow Road wasn't meant to be explored in this game. But anyway, I'll see you guys in the next video. Until then, comment, rate, subscribe, and I'll see you guys later. Bye.